Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. I have been trying to decide what to do with the Lego Friends Performance School. It's such a beautiful building on the outside, the facade is gorgeous, but on the inside it's really sparsely furnished and there's kind of, I don't know, you have to really use your imagination to get to play inside. So I was kind of disappointed by how little there was actually going on inside this building. So I have decided to customize it and turn it into an apartment block. And Sophie and Henry are looking for a new place close to the city, close to their work, where they can bring up their new baby. So they are going to renovate one of the floors and then move in to be the first inhabitants of our new apartment block. So they're not too keen on these two bottom floors, but this top floor is going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to get so much light and we can make this just right. So let's demolish what's already in here. We'll take this piano away carefully. We don't want to break that one. We will jackhammer up the bricks on the floor. Can't take those ones out because they're integrated into the wall. We'll take this ballet area off. Oh, these are all integrated into the wall too. We're going to end up with a big hole in the wall. Oh no, we need to plaster over that. Or we could just put a single stud in there. Ta-da, wall's fixed. We'll get rid of the ballet room floor here. We don't need that. And this camera hasn't worked in years. Throw that away. And the drum kit too. It's just noisy. Speaker's gone. And now we just need to jackhammer up the last few bits of flooring here. La 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 la, this is fun! We're getting rid of everything and now we have got a big empty space to work in. And when I say big, it's actually not that big. So we're going to have to fit everything they're going to need into this little studio apartment. We'll put it down here on the ground and we might take Sophie and Henry out so that they don't get plaster dust up their nose while we are busy renovating. So let's start in the kitchen first. We're going to make a teeny tiny kitchen, but it's going to be modern, it's going to be cute, and it's going to be absolutely functional with everything they need. So what do they need? They're going to need a few things. So we'll start over here with a little sink for washing up. Perfect. And then we're going to put in a stove or an oven with a hot plate on the top. Nice big frying pan for all of their dinners. Well, that's cute. And up here we're going to put just a little bit of a shelf or a display shelf we're going to have on the top here. Lovely. I'll choose what's going to go up there in just a moment because they need a nice big fridge to store all of their cold things. They're going to need a lot of extra fridge space when this baby comes along too. And that looks pretty good. And down the bottom we're going to put some fruit and veggies. We'll call this the crisper. Oh, the carrot's escaping. There we are. Now they're safely down here. And up here we're going to put some milk for their coffee and tea and for their cereal and for baby's bones too when baby is up to milk, and maybe a little bit of strawberry jam because that is Sophie's favourite. In fact, I think she's craving strawberry jam through her pregnancy. Strawberry jam with carrot sticks. Delicious. And some cornflakes because I didn't mention cereal. And we need some cereal bowls too. So there's a cute little one up there. I'm sure I have another one somewhere. We'll put this spoon over here in the sink to be washed up. And now, oh yes, teapot. Sophie loves tea. Tea is her favourite. So we're going to put this teapot up there on display. It's ready for when they need it. Now, we're not going to have enough room for a kitchen table, so we're going to make a breakfast bar where they can prepare their meals and they can eat them here, and we're going to need a couple of stools as well, and they've got a very pretty pattern on the top there. I think they came out of one of the elves sets, but they're going to fit very nicely into this little eclectic studio apartment for Sophie and Henry. That looks very cute. Now, we'll try Henry out on these. Good. They're going to be comfy while they eat their meals. Now, because they're both adults, they can have a bottle of wine up here in the corner of the breakfast bar and a couple of little wine glasses as well. Very fancy. And here's that other bowl for their cereal. It's just sitting here on the end of the breakfast bar. Looks like it might need to be washed up. I wonder who's doing the washing up. I think it's Henry's turn. So he needs to stop sitting and get on with the washing up while we build the teeniest, tiniest bathroom you've ever seen on the other side. So I have a toilet bowl here now with some water in it. And we're going to put this, actually we need the cistern first. So let's build that up the back over here. And the flush button, there we are. Now we have got a cute little modern toilet. And in this bathroom, we still need to fit a shower and a sink so they can wash their hands, and we're not going to have a lot of space, so we're going to pack these in tight. But because it's such a small space, we're going to put an air freshener in here, cherry flavoured, and we're going to put the shower stall at the front. There's the shower head, and we need the hot and the cold taps, so red and blue for that, and we need the little grills down the bottom for the water to all run out. Perfect! Shower and toilet done. Now there's a bit of space up here next to the shower stall where we can keep all the things we need for the shower, some shampoo, some conditioner, hopefully we'll have some soap there somewhere. We'll put these bottles up there so they can be easily reached from the shower. Toilet roll next to the toilet, very important. Now we're going to create a very small walled area and a bit of a tiny door for privacy. Little bit of privacy. It's just going to be a tiny shuttered door, and that's all the space we've got. So we're going to put a single shutter on here, but there's only, well, the 2.5 of them will be living there. So they're going to just have to make the best that they can of this little living space. And of course we need a sink to wash our hands in for hygiene. Very, very important. And we've got our tap, we've got our tiny sink, and we're going to tuck that just in here. So it all just fits. It's very snug, but they've got all the amenities they need for day-to-day living. Perfect. Well, that's very, very cute. Okay, we've got the bathroom, we've got the kitchen, now we need somewhere to sleep. So we're going to put the bedroom out here in the main area in the middle, and we are going to have to keep it quite a conservative size. We're going to make it a futon bed. A couple of little pillows. Oh, hold on, I can't do that because that's not in the right spot. A couple of little pillows at the top. We need these single studs to hold them up. Look, see, isn't that cute? And we might just raise that up off the ground just a tiny bit with some more single studs. I've got lots and lots of studs, which is great because they're left over at the end of sets. You always have a few spares. Okay, that looks good. We're going to center this underneath the existing shelf that is actually worked into the brickwork there. So that's going to be good for storing things above the bed. And because we are waiting for the baby to come too, we're going to pre-prepare here with a little crib. We're going to make it as small as we can. That's big enough to fit the baby in though. And we're going to tuck it right next to the bed, safe and snug next to her parents' bed. Oh, that looks so cute. And I think she's going to need a teddy bear eventually. And I think Sophie and Henry would definitely have a pet. So here's Tinker straight onto the bed, typical cat, putting her cat hair all over the new bedspread. Okay, Sophie, what do you think so far? I know it's very snug, it's very cozy, but it's going to be just right for the three of you. I think it's looking really good. Now, on the shelf above the bed, we're going to incorporate some of Sophie's hobbies in here, and I've decided that she loves sketching with inks, and this is one of her ink sketches that she's got up here on display, and we might put one of her sketching pens up here in a cup. That's lovely. That's one of those new pens. I love it. And she's very much influenced by Japanese things and Japanese art. So we're going to put this gorgeous fan up here as well too for decoration. I'm sure I can snug them all in here. There we go. That's so decorative as well as functional. Now you can see that we have a teeny tiny space left for the living area. So how are we going to do this? Well, first up, we'll get Henry out of the way. We can put him in the kitchen and hope that he does the washing up while we build a place, a pedestal for the television. We're going to put a big flat screen up here, and we can tilt it around so he can watch it while he's in the kitchen. We can tilt it back the other way and they can watch it from the bed or from the lounge chair. Now, we're going to need just a small lounge area for this little living space. Here's a cute little one. I think that'll be just right, and we're going to need maybe just a single armrest. We're going to put that on the side near the wall. Yeah, I think so. So we will put these over here in our smallest space we've got, and I'm going to use the lounge chair itself to actually bridge those two pieces together a little bit. And now the two parts of the apartment are sealed together. We'll take this baby away because it hasn't been born yet. That looks really good. We are doing really well. Now maybe a little glass coffee table so they can put their drinks or their food. In fact, speaking of food, we might bring in some food for the baby, a bottle over here for the armchair, and a pizza for their dinner, because they've been working late tonight, so they're going to have pizza. They've ordered pizza in. And Henry loves to play the guitar, especially when he's stressed and tired. So I'm going to tuck that in the corner near the lounge chair, and I think we might have packed this apartment absolutely full. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot of detail in a teeny tiny living space, but I am just going to bring in an iDevice because I just love it. It's a new piece and it's so cute. I'm going to put it here on the bed. The cat can stamp all over it, see what apps she can download. Okay, here it is in its entirety. Like I said, so much in a small space, but they've got everything they need. They don't need a lot of room. Well, not yet. Not till baby needs a big backyard to run around in. And then we might move them out into a proper house. But for now, they are the first people to live in the new apartment building made out of the old performance school. What do you think? Actually looks a little bit weird on the front now. But I don't mind. I think it looks fantastic on the inside, and that's where they're going to be living. So Henry is now practicing some beautiful lullabies for when the baby's born. Tinker is sniffing at Sophie's belly suspiciously. Cats know. They know when new babies are going to arrive, and it's not long now. So I think the cat's gone off to tell Henry that the baby might be coming soon, or maybe Tinker's just listening to him practice some of his lullabies. I hope you enjoyed my custom build of the new apartment. I had so much fun putting it together. Please make sure you subscribe and click that little notification bell if you enjoy these sort of videos. Do give it a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite feature of the apartment was in the comments, because I love to read your comments so much, and I'll be back with a new video very, very soon. Bye.